Welcome back to Chicago, Illinois. Once again, Wilson Sporting Goods has sent out a call to all innovators, inventors, dreamers, and designers in search of golf's next great driver. Out of hundreds of submissions, 16 designers have been invited here to Wilson's brand new headquarters in the heart of the Windy City. These designers will be put to the test and will work hand in hand with Wilson engineers in pursuit of $250,000 in prize money, and most importantly, having his or her driver hit the market this November. Their fate will lie in the hands of these three judges: hockey legend and self-proclaimed golf addict, Jeremy Roenick; independent equipment expert and social media influencer, Rick Shields; and the president of Wilson Golf, Tim Clark. The competition to design golf's next great driver begins now.
Booyah! It is 5 a.m. Gonna catch my flight at 6.
I think we missed our shuttle.
Oh crap, there'll be another one.
All right, maybe 5 more minutes.
The first three of our finalists make a living as industrial designers. A 27-year-old from San Diego, California, a 50-year-old husband and father who resides in New York City, and from Long Beach, California, a semifinalist from last season returning for redemption.
This time around, I'm just extremely focused. I know what I have to do. I know what I have to say in order to win.
Other finalists include a pair of bowling industry veterans from Utah, who are here to bring a fresh perspective to golf design. An 81-year-old product designer from Big Spring, Texas. An entrepreneur from Carlsbad, California.
It's an honor to be picked to come this far, but I'm here to win, so I'm ready to go.
A director of engineering from Naples, Florida, who holds over 40 product patents in the medical field. A 48-year-old from Chardon, Ohio, who has conceptualized and developed over 30 different creations.
I've been preparing for this for 20 years. This is the pinnacle moment.
And a mechanical engineer from Madison, Wisconsin, boasting a design that's out of this world. Two finalists are here representing their college. One, a 21-year-old senior at Oregon State University, studying mechanical engineering.
To win this competition would be a great, launching board into hopefully a career in golf club engineering.
The other, a 22-year-old pre-med student studying physiology at the University of Arizona. Rounding out our last three finalists is a professional poker player who has gone all in on this competition, a graphic designer and golf coach duo from South Florida, and finally, a 31-year-old structural engineer from Denver, Colorado, who took his love of engineering and golf to create a truly innovative design. All 14 teams arrive in Chicago with just one chance to pitch their ideas to the judges, who will ultimately make or break their designs.
How's everybody doing? Good. Welcome to Driver versus Driver 2. Yeah, first of all, I want to congratulate you all. Out of hundreds of submissions, your 14 designs were chosen by the experts at Wilson for this show. That is a huge accomplishment. You should give yourselves a hand. So, that's the good news. Here's the bad news. Only 7 of your designs will make it on to the next round.
It's kind of on now, I wasn't expecting, the contestant field to get cut in half. I thought maybe it'd go from like 14 to 10. A little shocked by it. I think everybody was.
So look at the person across the table from you, or the person next to you. Odds are one of you won't be in Chicago very long.
Hearing that wasn't a great way to start the day. Everyone in the room was a little bit taken back.
Each of you will present your ideas to our judges. They're going to challenge you and put you to the test. So, be confident about your concepts and be ready to defend your designs. And most of all, keep your cool, because it can get pretty hot and uncomfortable under those lights. Okay? Best of luck to all of you.
Thank you. Oh boy, which one of us is gonna go? You kind of look at your competition and you think, I think I can get this guy, but you never know.
While 14 teams fight for 7 spots, they'll also be fighting for a Wilson W, an award held by each of the 3 judges. At any point in the entire competition, a judge may present this to a designer, giving them an automatic free pass to the next round. And the first contestant who will be looking to score the coveted Wilson W is Evan Hoffman, a 26-year-old product designer currently living in San Diego, California. The motivation behind Evan's driver design is inspired by his love of motorcycles.
Today, I'm here to tell you about the Wilson Staff Cortex. So I've designed a dual material head construction with an internal structure to put confidence back into your swing. When designing the driver, I draw a lot of inspiration from motorcycles. My passion came from my father. He's been on bikes since he was a child, and so I've always been in the family. When you design a motorcycle, you want it to look like it's going fast, even when it's sitting still. So I kind of took that philosophy and put it into my driver. The design starts with an exoskeleton frame, which is then used with carbon fiber to create a dual material head construction. I moved the weight to the outside of the club, kind of the skirt of the club, which gives you a greater moment of inertia, which means you'll get a more consistent, straight shot down the fairway. From there, I added 2 adjustable weights, one to adjust the loft of your swing, and the other weight, it goes around the skirt as well to adjust your ball spin for your fades and your draws. Now, along with that, I added 2 turbulence strips on the top of the crown in order to increase your speed. As the airflow goes over the crown, the air sticks. It goes over the turbulence stripes, and the air sticks to the crown, making it a more aerodynamic club. And this is the Wilson Cortex.
So with all those pieces that are connected into this driver head and the size of it, what is going to be the sound of the ball coming off of that? Because obviously that sound has got to feel good and sound good.
It would be a different sound with your traditional.
Different sound how? I don't like that. I don't like that word, different sound.
Different sound is dangerous.
It'll sound stronger.
Sound stronger.
It'll sound like rather than an aluminum bat, a wood bat.
This is the stuff that actually worries me, you know? Because I look at this structure, I think of a tour player. Tour players swinging somewhere around 127 to 130 miles per hour. What have you done on the structure to make sure we're not gonna have things just fall into pieces on that tee box?
I haven't ran any simulations on it. But for the most part, what I was thinking is, as you can see, the 45-degree structure, I want to kind of ground it to the actual frame.
When I look at this, a lot of the weight's up in the top of this club.
Yeah.
My question is that center of gravity, how high is that going to be in this model?
The skirt, actually, when you look at it from profile, it really jets down to the bottom. And then combining that with the adjustable loft weight will be the main center of gravity.
Yeah, I think if you shape that head and had the bottom quite flat to the ground, that would eliminate that, and that would help with the flow across the top.
Yeah, and the crown's all carbon fiber.
Yeah.
So
that's what you see, the material, carbon fiber on top?
Yep, the inserts would all be carbon fiber, and the structure along with the head construction would be titanium.
The more I think about it, the more your technology is, there's half of it that's visible with the weights tracking systems, which we've seen before in drivers, and half of it is hidden under the bonnet, under the shell, and I don't get how you can tell that story as well as you could do with the weights. And that's going to be the trickiest part, but that's down to marketing and good storytelling. Honestly, Evan, awesome presentation. Thanks so much for your time.